right. This is the Franken charger. It's a lithium battery charger based on these micro USB charging circuits. You can get them on the internet pretty cheap. I think 10 of them for $5. I can't remember. Each one puts out 1 amp, and these are the supplies which I got at garage sales and thrift stores. They're all a little bit different, but they all put out 5 volts, which is what you need to power these chips. And these are aluminum cooling fins that I made. I pinched the circuit board between this aluminum round piece with the slots for cooling and this bar down here. So the heat from the hottest chip on the circuit gets transferred into here and here, and the whole thing becomes a cooling system. Now what this is, I think, is slightly unique about this is I'm charging 3 and 4 lithiums that are already in series without doing anything to them. In other words, they're wired in series. This is a 16.8 volt power pack I built from repoed batteries from the home, not the Home Depot, from the recycling depot. I powered them up. There's 4 and 4, 4 and 4, but they're all in series, so 16.8 volts. But I'm charging them all at the same time as independents, even though they're wired in series. So you just plug this into here. Let's see. Just like this. Power up the 120 volt supply, and each light represents that these batteries are being charged. I think it's a pretty easy way to do it. And there's no balancing issues. It's just simply each set of batteries gets a full 4.2 volt charge, and then you unplug it when these are all green, and you've charged up your power pack. 1 amp, of course, each one puts out 1 amp. And that's how it works. And this is for 3S, in other words, 12.6 volt packs. You just plug it in, and you have one that's not being used. You can use it to do a single battery for a flashlight. But what I think is pretty cool is you're not playing around with watching one of these professional units balancing each cell independently. You know, discharging one, charging one. I think that's how they work. This is simply, you get what you get. 4.2 on every one, and whoever is maybe not as good as the other ones in the system, you remove them and put different ones in. But anyways, this is a simple charger. For charging at lithiums. And that's it. Now for a close-up of the whole thing, if you want to see it. You can see the cooling system and the wiring, and these little supplies. And then over here you can see how it's wired to charge 4 or 3. This is for 4 and this is for 3. But my problem was I didn't know you could, I sort of thought it out and thought something might go wrong if I try to charge them while they're still wired in series. You know, you're having a negative and positive ions running or whatever through these wires at the same time. But it works. And that's my battery charger for lithium power packs.